Welcome back to RSG Subnautica Episode 4, The Reading. Coral, purple brain coral. A permanent growing colony of microscopic organisms. This coral species adapted to filter carbon dioxide from the environment, using the carbon to build the colony, expelling the oxygen from specialized exhaust funnels. Assessment exploitable. Fauna, carnivorous, stalkers. You can actually look at them. They have a meh threat level. A streamlined predator with developed intelligence and strength encountered in the kelp forest, way to prey leaving the safety of the shallows. Head and elongated snout can deliver huge biting pressure to larger attackers, but also be used at small herbivores seeking refuge among the rocks. Actinal layering on the eyeball suggests adaptation for nighttime hunting. Dorsal ridges. These ridges can be moved independently to deliver superior maneuverability. Pelvic fins. Long and powerful, the stalkers evolved to hunt even the fastest of prey. No pathways indicate innate ability for reward-based learning. Evolutionary explanation unclear at this time. Attracted to metals, will fight fiercely over its hoard. No explanation available for this behavior. The research required. Prey, peeper, and other small herbivores. Enemy. Assessment coerce or void. Herbivores. Butterfish. As usual, herbivore appears mostly defenseless. Semi-permeable membrane. This life form is able to filter seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane, moving and consuming organic particulate caught on the way. No threat level. Open-ended vascular tubing. Can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low-velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats, its only identified defense mechanism, it is 95% cartilage. Membrane may have applications in natural water filter. So we're not actually eating them or drinking them. We're actually just ripping off its skin and throwing water through it till it like breaks. Boomerang fish, odd looking. Herbivore encountered in large numbers, found to frequent shallow water and move in schools. Serrated teeth suggests adaptation for grinding coral. Twin fins. Usually the species' two fins are a cartilaginous extension of its skeleton. Less prone to damage, harder to grow back. More active during daylight hours and prone to flee on approach. Assessment edible. Gasopod. Median, like a little less than the stalker's danger. Slow-moving life form capable of filling the water with a poisonous and corrosive compound capable of dissolving even synthetic fibers. Filtration system. Multiple gill layer appears to render this creature impervious to the noxious clouds it produces. Algae gland. A bulbous sac-like appendage on the rear end. A luminescent yellow algae grows inside the sac and produces a poisonous compound. Abdominal muscles contract when the creature is simulated, and the algae gland to emit the noxious compound into the surrounding water. Large pelvic fins. Capable of powerful movement through the water when moving in small herds. About to be a social in nature, may even use their emissions in their relationship rituals. Hopefish. Small school mentality prey fish with a distinct method of propulsion. Antennae. Rather than swimming, this life form uses a fine green antennae which encircles its body to alter the composition of water in front of it, allowing it to sail into low-density space created. Purple-green coloration. Maybe a camouflage adaptation for mid-range light wavelengths, an indication that hoopfish is more active at dawn and dusk. Edible. The peeper, like literally the symbol of this game on Steam. Fast prey fish encountered in large schools in shallow water. Developed side-mounted eyes, well adapted to recognize and flee to many predators, also rich in protein. Powerful fins enable rapid acceleration and the ability to leap meters out of the water. Beak. Likely used to break down coral and tough vegetation. Some visually identifying predators may leave vulnerable in low-light environments. Edible, high calorie count. Rabbit rays. Herbivorous, aquatic, formed with highly poisonous flesh. So much for eating that. Flesh large and without other defense mechanisms. The rabbit ray appears to evolve poisonous flesh to ward off predators. Undulating wings. No method of steady transportation. Diet grass and kelps. Little but harmless. Flora. Acid mushrooms. A mixture of the two. I don't know. I don't want to say the greatest drugs ever because I don't do drugs and they're not great. But like, no. Look, it's a mixture of mushrooms and LSD, okay? What do you want me to say? Common, spore-bearing, don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. Fungi species with developed defense mechanisms. Flesh contains a highly acidic compound which leaches into the water if the outer skin is penetrated. Fluctuations in local pressure may also cause it to shrink. It's not clear which predator species necessitates such extreme countermeasures. Acid mushroom number suggests has successfully deterred most of them. Edible applications in battery fabrication. Just became super useful to me. Inadvertently with your acid defense. Creepvine, a kelp species concentrated in large forests and shallow sandy waters. Loose roots anchor the plant to the seafloor, from where it grows steadily towards the surface in pursuit of sunlight. Some is fibrous and rich in iron, making it both a viable foodstuff and base material for fabrication of textiles such as rope and bandages. There's hoverfish, rabbit ray, peeper. How do you know what an is yet? Or a hoverfish, actually. Vital alien resource, edible, medicinal, construction applications. Vein nettle. No way you're not showing me these. Common, shallow water plant, which frequently shows signs of predation around the edges of the leaves. Thick violet veins carry nutrients to the extremities of the fan, and brightly colored seeds grow around the base of the stem. Rithing weed. Small well adapted to both shallow waters and cave systems. This lives in symbiosis with the coral species which forms around the base of the stems. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to build like a little house so I can start storing stuff in it. Data downloads. Operation logs. Structural analysis. Scattered wreckage. Analysis confirms this wreckage is from Aurora. Outer layers of the material have oxidized, suggesting it has been heated to over 1,200 Celsius, and is consistent with whole disintegration during atmospheric entry. Inner layers contain enough residual titanium to be reclaimed at the fabricator. Yeah. Planetary geology. Limestone croppings. These unusual geological structures often form around titanium and copper deposits and are distinct to this planet. Closer analysis reveals the stone around the metal has been hardened against erosions. The mechanism remains unknown. Titanium and copper. Okay. I'm actually going to go exploring while we still have the slight amount of... Is that the roar? Yeah, that's definitely the roar. So let's go away from the roar. And actually, we need to hit sandstone. It's a shame those giant things aren't edible. Come back here. Don't like how you get on my hardboard. Stop laughing at me. I mean, if you insist on being near me. Let's go into the most terrifying thing in the world. Actually, second most terrifying, the open ocean. Because basically, like, I'm not actually really that afraid of sharks. Other than common, you know, let's not get eaten by them sort of deal. Okay. As long as it's you harmless things roaring, I'm okay with that. Not really, but... Are you scannable? No, oddly you are not. What in the world was that explosion? Oh, lead. Wow. Well, I found the resource tube. Oh, great, and the sun is setting. Wonderful. Time to only be able to see slight amounts with this flashlight. Limestone, copper. We need silver. I mean, sure, if you want to run into my inventory. You, anything I can scan so I can spend more episodes just reading. Okay, I don't like that. Actually, I should sort of remember that, because we can actually get rid of that rock, believe it or not. I can't even tell what you are, but I don't think you're silver. We might have a problem. Especially if I'm stuck on the ground. Alley-up.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I need to look at my inventory. Old. Yeah. Well, that's awful. I don't have any water. I mean, I could just eat these raw fish. That's not preferable. I don't... What in the world? Those falling rocks. Use scannable. No. Well, I asked for the open ocean and I found the open ocean. I swear I just saw some... I guess it's just people... Oh! Okay, that's you, my friends. Yeah, they definitely can't see me that well in the night. What was that? I'm hearing noises and it's freaking me the fuck out. 300 meters away from safety. What in the world is that thing? Oh, at least you're bioluminescent. A hoverfish. I'm not sure if I... Okay, that was just creep vine in my face. I was like, is that just death? Waiting for me to look at it? Okay. Can barely even see the ground. I'm not sure if I want to see the ground. Yep, there are the stalkers. What in the world are those things? It's just 1,000 hoverfish and boomerang congregating. By 1,000 I mean 3. Okay, that's just you guys. Don't like that sound. I actually need to make sure that I don't go too far to the northwest, northeast, something like that, to the north. Because... So there's, this really horrifying enemy in this game called the Reaper Leviathan. And... I think you're just titanium. I don't need you guys. Where are you? Yeah, just titanium. Ah! What the hell? It's just leeches. Forgot those were a thing in this game. Yeah.
30 seconds.
There's just a leech that just grabbed onto my arm in the middle of the darkness. Can you make sure that that doesn't have volume? Okay. Note to self, it's probably better to explore during the day. Prime example about how this game's... What the hell is that thing? I know I just went away from it. Okay, it's gone. Where the hell it was. Are you sandstone? No. Titanium. That's actually okay, so I actually need to build myself a little house in here so I don't have to keep on going over there. Anything in there? No? Okay. Copper. Lead. Inventory full. limestone. I don't know if I want to break those or not. I mean, they have to be coming back. Also, I'm surprised I have not seen a single scannable thing yet. Well, this is the episode where I read like 1,000 scanned things. But I mean, like, for blueprints. Ah, there's just a peeper. That thing. A Gary fish. Okay. Let's build a helm. Sustenance. Can I actually make some bleach? I can make some bleach.
Caution.
Fish.
Dehydration
Firm, low-fat
detected.
reptilian flesh. Peepers. Though you're actually really good for food. Let's actually make more water, considering we're almost gonna die of dehydration.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Oh, do the raw fish... I guess because I'm always swimming in the water, the raw fish doesn't seem to be degrading. Oh, logs. Databank. Gary fish. Slow-moving and curious herbivore. Camouflage indicates adaptation for evasive behavior on the ocean floor. Eye stalks. May be beneficial when watching for predators from hiding places amongst the coral. Edible, low-calorie count. Hoverfish. Small, cautious herbivore commonly found in shallower environments. Charged foot pads. 6 unique limb appendages feature charged pads capable of ionizing the surrounding water. Hoverfish appears to use this ability to maintain its position against current as it feeds from kelp and lichen. Edible. Lichen? That's probably not how you say it. Lichen? I don't know. Moss. And we need salt. I actually need to make a habitat builder. So we need a computer chip, which maintains position in the water. No, my friend. Equipment. Nothing important. Computer chip. I could... Maybe I actually don't have what I need for the computer chip anymore. Never mind. Exactly the 1 silver ore I needed. You're gonna need a battery? Of course you do. Everything needs a battery. Battery. Acid. Acid and mushrooms. Electronics. Battery. And now, if I can click it correctly, make a habitat builder. Builder is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions. Hi. You're supposed to build a house with this tiny thing? Guess we'll see what happens with it. Those textures are clipping. Okay, well. Oh, I see. This 2 HP. Minus 1 HP. Plus 7 HP. I see. Okay. Well, we'll start building a habitat next time, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!